Welcome. Today we'll focus on a practice for the postpartum time, and that could be practiced alongside your baby or with your friends, family, just something to help you sink it to your body. Take a few moments to feel connected and present and feel good. So for this practice, it would be helpful if you could have a strap or something that you could use as a strap, maybe a dog leash or a towel or a scarf or a tie or something like that. And also, if you'd like some blocks or a pillow or something that you can use to support, we're going to do some supine position, so lying on your back. So please join me on your back and feel the weight of your body as you rest on the mat. Have your strap nearby. And with eyes open or closed, just begin to open to the spaciousness of this breath. Allowing your body to settle into the support of the mat. Taking a few moments to breathe, to gather your particles. And then begin to raise your right foot, bend your right knee, place the strap or your prop as a strap around your foot, and then gently press your foot into the strap. Give yourself lots of space here. So we're giving that space, but we're also starting to engage our muscles. And for now, keeping your opposite leg bent and your foot flat on the mat. So keeping both sides of your pelvis and your hip bones equally connected into the mat. And breathing, soften your inner thighs in, and roll them back a little bit. See if you can create a little more opening in your hips, a little playfulness, maybe even sway a little side to side. And then draw your low belly in towards the back of your spine. See if you can lengthen your tailbone out horizontally across the mat just a little bit more to anchor, really anchor in your power. And then allow that full breath, that air energy, that full stretch. Taking a few breaths here, keeping a slight bend at the right knee. And then gather your strap in your right hand, keeping both of your sides of your pelvis equally anchored into the mat, and begin to open your leg out to the side. And for me, the tendency is for this hip to pop up. See if you can stay connected, like keep that earth energy rooting, really supporting to the midline. And it might mean that you don't open quite as wide, and that's okay. And if you're feeling okay here, you might want to extend your left leg long. And if you do that, again, just really feeling that inner thigh rolling in, connecting your thigh bone, which is your femur, to the earth. So really grounding your leg into the mat. If you notice that you start to feel a little more unstable or you start to tip to the side, then just bend that knee back. And breathe. See if you can. I'm noticing I'm gripping the strap a little harder than I need to. So just do a little body scan, see where you can let go and soften. Inviting more breath into the back of your body, into the back of your ribs. See if you can kind of suction cup your back to the mat, gently pressing your low back into the mat. And then inhale back through the center. And if you're not already, then extend your left leg. Take your strap. You can keep it in your right hand, or if you'd like it in your left hand, and gently cross it over your body. And again, this might not be, the goal here isn't to lift that hip up just for today. So you can keep the right side of your pelvis connected to the earth and take that leg across your body. You can easily bend it, breathing into the sides of your legs, the sides of your rib cage. See if you can widen your breath. All the while, just gently pressing against the strap, gently pulling the strap towards you. So there's this hugging end sensation, but you're also supported with the strap. And breathe. And now inhale back through the center and maybe bend your knee, create a little half happy baby scenario. You might even want to just explore, just do a little intuitive movement side to side. Again, staying connected to the floor. Really using your core to maintain this connection too. And then back through center, extend your leg long. And begin to draw some circles on the ceiling with your toes. These can be really small. I love the strap with this exercise because it gives me this sensation of support, like I can't overextend myself, which is one of the main things I notice in my body when I'm taking care of my family and my little ones. And when I have a lot going on, there's that tendency to overextend. So giving yourself this space, this support with your strap, and switch directions. Keep your breath flowing. And then back through the center. And then we'll switch sides. So you can switch in the air, which is kind of fun to do. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, the Supta Padangusthasana series. So taking a moment just to arrive on this side. If you started with your right, with your opposite knee bent, then start that here. So just rest into this support beneath you. Press up gently against the strap. Soften your inner groins in. You make a little swishy swish with your pelvis side to side, just inviting a little playfulness within the stability. Inviting in more breath. And as we build that, then draw your low belly in. See if you can lengthen through the tailbone, lengthen it down your mat horizontally. Full stretch. Let that breath flow, let that expression radiate. And then gently open your left leg out to the side. Again, staying connected. Doesn't matter how far you go. Notice if that right pelvis is flaring up. If so, then just reconnect it. Then from that steady center, then open up. And as you feel ready to explore across your body, noticing any places of tension, continuing to allow your breath to flow evenly, even if it's challenging, like it is for me. Staying rooted with your right thigh bone, your right femur into the mat. Letting all the elements dance about in co-creation. And then out to the side, a little half happy baby. Maybe arcing it across like a little rainbow. And then back through the center, making some of those circles. Imagine your femur is a little stirring rod. It's just stirring up a cup of tea or something cozy like that, maybe stirring a little pot of soup and changing directions, allowing yourself to feel supported by this strap. You can also do this exercise without a strap or something like a strap if that feels more accessible to you. But if you're doing that, make sure that you're focusing on slowing down and creating smaller movements so that you can really root into those deep muscles. And then letting your strap go, hugging everything in, maybe rocking side to side, making some little circles in one direction with your hands on your knees. And then the other direction. And extend your legs long, open them wide, bend your knees, take hold of the outer edges of your legs, your ankles, your feet for a happy baby pose. And gently, like you can also do this with your strap. But imagine that you have your strap, so press your feet into your hands and resist with your hands. So creating a little tension here, maybe rock a little side to side, giving yourself this moment to play, maybe like a reverse mermaid swimming through the water shape. Just play for a moment. Give yourself this feel good time. And then when you're ready, taking it back to the ground where we began. Eyes opened or closed, just connecting to your breath, to the mat. Back to space, where we have the chance to begin again. And as you're ready, rolling to one side, pausing there for a few moments, up to a seat when you're ready. And thank you for joining me today.